Good morning students, how are you all? Today we are going to see the most important topic of pipeline, that is subplots. Okay, before that we are going to use this numpy. You should know what is numpy. Numpy carries all the same homogeneous data type items of numbers. Suppose the numbers are having integers, whole numbers can be saved in numpy integer list. Similarly, if you want to save number of elements in float, so you can make arrays or like a shelf, you are going to make a numpy numbers in Python. So those float numbers can be the same data type. Float numbers have been saved in this particular numpy. So for now we are going to make some numpys of integers, so that we are just going to save this import numpy as np. So one of the submodule in numpy is a range. So I'm just going to use that np.arange. It is not arrange, it is a range. Just going to say from 1 is a starting value, 20 is the ending value, and step value can be 1. Step value means jumping value. So if you see this one, so this is the output of that a range of 1 to 21. So means 1 is the starting value, 20 is the ending value, and 1 is the step value. Starting value, end value, and step value. So this is starting value 1 and jumping value 1, so that 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. So these are all the jumping values from 1 to 20. So 20 will not be now here included, excluded. So n minus 1 should be now included. So 19 will be included. 20 won't be included. So this one, starting value will be included here, ending value will not be included, but step value will be executed by the system automatically. Now using this one, I'm just going to make a program. So how we are going to make a program? Here I'm just going to import numpy as np and going to import the most important module matplotlib to draw graphs as, and its submodule pyplot as plt. Okay, now we are going to make a graph, subgraph. So before that we need to have x-axis and y-axis. X-axis we are going to make year of numpy.arange of first starting value 2000 and then ending value 2020 and then step value is 1. Okay, this is what the first list of numbers 2000 to 2020 and step value is 1. So all the years in between 2000 and 2020 will be now included in year. And next one, price. I'm just going to say price 1, and another one I'm going to have price 2. So price 1 may be the price of one particular item, price 2 will be the next item. So I'm just going to include same a range, numpy.arange, and price we can start from 20,000, okay, to ending value 20,020 and then stepping value 1. Similarly we are going to make p2 to np.arange 30,000 starting value and 30,000, 20 will be the ending value and 1 is the stepping value. Okay, now these are all x and y values, axis values. Now we are going to plot a subgraph. For that, plt.subplot is another one module. We are going to give here how many subplots you are going to make, row 2, column 1, and then 1. This is the position of a graph. Means what? 2 is the row, number of rows of subplots, and one is a column of subplots, and one is the position of this particular subplot, first one. Okay, now plt dot x label. X label can be year. Okay, then plt dot y label, and that can be price. Okay, year price. Okay, then we are going to give title for this one. Title can be okay, first graph. This is the first graph. Sub graphs will be there. That means you are going to create two graphs. So first graph, this one. Okay, and then plt dot grid is true. So we are going to say this grid line should be visible, and then we are going to make plt dot plot, and you must give x-axis and y-axis. In order to give x-axis, I'm going to pass year, and then going to give next one p1 is first one. Okay, yeah, now this is what the first graph, and second graph I'm just going to copy the same thing, Ctrl C, and going to make the next one. Okay, so this subplot is the second one, so that I'm just going to say this is the second plot, and y label we are going to pass p2 here and p2 over here. Okay, this is a let it be second one, second graph. Okay, and then we are going to make another one thing, plot space. Otherwise, if you see here, now I'm just going to make plot show. Afterwards you could find it. Okay, plt dot show. Okay, show, we are going to make this one visible to everybody. So I just give subplot 9 or any other thing. Understand? Now you have got two subplots. Now two rows has been created and only one column has been now created. So this is what the heading second, but there is no space in between it, but we need to create a space. This is the x-axis and y-axis. The prices are now distributed over here, and here is also distributed according to the np.a range. Now you see here, just again we are going back to the program. We need to give a space between two graphs. So what is that particular syntax? Splot subplots, then underscore adjust. Adjust is the syntax. Now space, horizontal space is equal to 1 or 2 according to your wish. You can pass. Just going to say width space equal to 1. Okay, subplots underscore adjust. This is what the syntax. And now we are going to plot the same thing again. See this? So two graphs has been now drawn by the system. And this one is first one and the second one. Okay, now these are all the x-axis and y-axis and titles. Everything has been shown, and grid also now true. So now two rows and one column, two graphs in one column has been now produced. This is the first graph and this is the second one. Now and the space between two graphs is now, I said 1 unit, so that it was now declared by the system. This is what 1 unit. Go back to the same program and just going to make 1 into 2. So means first one column and two rows. 1 row and 2 columns. How will you make here? I'm just going to make 1 row. First one is row, second one is column. 2 columns. So how will you going to make this one. You see, this is what, 2 columns and 1 row, 1 row and 2 columns. This is first column, this is second column. 2 columns has been now produced by the system automatically. This is what we have seen now. Today we have learned how to draw subplots. Okay, yesterday we have seen how to make bar graph, line graphs, everything. Today we have made 2 subplots in one graph sheet. Today this is the most important thing. You must work on it and send me all your files screenshot today itself. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.